Need to clean your tiled floor? Well, here's some Cleanspiration for you. Today we're going to take a look at cleaning tiled floors. Now, your tiles should have been sealed, but we need to make sure that they are, and this is the way to do it. I've got a little test for you. The reason we're doing this is because if your tiles aren't sealed, we can't use a wet mop on there. If they're sealed, you're good to go. This is how you do the test. Okay, so this is just water. I'm going to pop a little bit of water onto the tile like that. And there we go, it's just sitting on top of the tile, it's not being absorbed, and that's telling me that the tiles aren't porous and that they've been sealed. If the water is absorbed, then your tiles are likely that they're quite porous and you can't use a wet mop on it. The reason being is you may damage your tiles. Don't leave the water there, mop it up with an all-purpose cloth. There we go. Right, there's the test done, now we can get on to the sweeping. Here's a tip for you, sweep from away from you and bring it into you to create piles of the dust and the dirt. This way you're not walking in the dirt and it's a lot more efficient that way. There we go. Creating a nice pile of all the dirt. Pop it into your dustpan and brush like so, and then get rid of this into the bin. Okay, so here's my mop of choice. This is a cloth mop and it's perfect for tiled floors like this one here. I've got my bucket here full of warm detergent. Here's a tip for you. I've used half the recommended amount of detergent. The reason being is, you know, sometimes you mop the floor and then after you sort of walk on it, it feels a bit sticky underfoot. Well, if you use half the amount of detergent, that won't happen. It still cleans beautifully, but you won't get that problem. Pop your mop into the bucket. Now, what I tend to do is I give it a bit of a spin when I'm bringing it out and all the mop parts will fall down as opposed to all folded over each other. Pop it into the ring and then give it a really, really good wring. Don't use a sodden mop because it's just going to take a very, very long time to dry. Take your mop out and then you want to pick where you're going to start from and where you're going to exit, i.e. the door. Work your way through the kitchen in a figure of 8. So therefore, any dust or any dirt that you've missed when you're sweeping, because it happens, you'll pick it up in the figure of 8 and it'll help to collect all that dirt and all that dust up. Again, mop in, into the ring, give it a good wring, and back to where you left. And again, figure of 8, right into the corners. Make sure you get right into those corners like that. And keep working your way until you work out your exit, and then you have a nice clean floor like that.